Hello. Hello everyone, sorry we're a bit late. We were dealing with some audio issues, which hopefully you won't be hearing much of when we're streaming. Hopefully. If you do, sorry about that. Still working on figuring out what the hell is going on. But welcome to another episode of PolyCosm Live. Is calling it episode correct? I guess. Anyway. So, thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here. I'm going to be working on this piece of illustration today for the next hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll see how things go. I've been working in my own time on a Dead Space inspired fan art. Well, I don't know why I say inspired. It is clearly Dead Space. On a Dead Space fan art piece, which is odd for me because I almost never do fan art. Unless I just all of a sudden feel like doing fan art. So yeah, here we are. I'll be working on this. I got most of the rough sketch done in my own time, and during the stream I'll probably clean up the sketch a bit, or maybe we'll just jump straight into inking it. And yeah, no hissing noise. Okay, Christina says no hissing noise, so hopefully we solved it. We did it everyone. So thanks for being here. How are you doing? During the stream, obviously, ask questions, chat with us, yell at us, do whatever you want to do. Well, don't do whatever you want to do, but, you know, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. And I'm just gonna get into the zone now. Just been Googling, you know, how to fix the hissing sound on OBS and finding these YouTube videos that just take ages to get to the point, and where you have to just fucking wait for this guy to talk and talk and talk, and maybe hopefully they will get to the point, and then you realize what they were going to talk about wasn't what you were looking for, so you wasted all that time. Anyway, you all know what I'm talking about. See, look at this. I'm so smart. I already actually merged it. They're the same, right? The plasma cutter is a bit bigger. Yeah, that was something I was having an issue with. Getting the proportions, the scale rather, of the plasma cutter correct in comparison to Isaac. So I think I'm gonna have to make it a tiny bit smaller. How is everyone doing? Tad bit louder music. Alright. I can do that. Nixon is here. Hey Nixon. Nice to see you here. There we go. Just a tad bit smaller plasma cutter. That should do it. Pluck this back a bit. Let's get a new layer going on. I like adding a bit of color into my inking layers instead of working with full black. I just feel like it gives off a better result in the end. Alright. Yeah. How is everyone on this beautiful Sunday? I was going to say morning, but it's not really morning here. It's afternoon. But it could be morning for you. Who knows? Okay. I'm caffeinated. Got my coffee here, which I will try not to slurp as I'm drinking it. Let's see. I'm just gonna fix something here. And in the meantime, Nixant is getting mentally prepared for Monday. Yep, I can understand that. Got something special on Monday, Nixon? Alright, let's start drawing. I got lots of reference here. Just went online, found a bunch of screenshots of Dead Space, of Isaac. Actually, took a few screenshots myself. These ones I literally just took photos of my screen when I was playing the game. Why not? You gotta do what you gotta do. His suit design is really cool, but it's so detailed. Like crazy detailed. But that's another challenge here, is to figure out, you know, it's accuracy, right? You wanna get the right design down. Make a suit like his suit. But also how to sort of simplify it. This is like the nice and easy part, where most of my problems have been solved, and all I have to do is just chill out and get some nice clean line art. Nixon, yes, I have just recently finished the remake. And I had a really good time with it. I think that's why I kind of got this idea of drawing something Dead Space related. Just really enjoyed it. Really, really good remake. Just keep my mouth a bit close to the microphone. How about this? Is this close enough, Nixon? I'll try. It's just can't quite have it in front of me, and I kind of need to have it on the side so I can, you know, draw. I don't want to like headbutt it occasionally either. Hold on, I'll move it. Sorry about the noise that's about to happen. Move it slightly. And also make sure I'm speaking loudly, with more gusto in my voice. Weird ASMR. Well, come on. This is what PolyCosm is all about. Just you wait until Christina gets into the ASMR scene. I will imagine I'm Kratos. And then open my eyes and be disappointed that I'm not. Yeah, the game is great. The remake is absolutely great. Loved it. The problem is I want more of it now. We're also looking at a lot of necromorph designs and things like that. I also want to kind of itching to draw like a necromorph inspired weird monstrosity thing. It's just been in my head a lot. Also, drawing like that is good practice because you get to test your knowledge of anatomy, but also get to really push it, like see how far you can push it and get away with it. Was talking about our copyright claim issues last week, and we got a copyright claim for last week's video as well for music, even though I know it's definitely royalty and copyright free music, but people just still try. Turns out YouTube not doing a good job. What's a necromorph? You see, Nixant, when a man loves a woman, and you can imagine the rest. I should again focus on the outline more. Are you working on something, Nixant? Are you painting? You better be painting. Nice. Doing face studies, huh? Yeah, I was also doing that yesterday. They are still my weakness, I have to admit. Why do we have so many planes? I don't know. I wish we were all just PS1 graphics in that style, but we are not. We are much more complex than that, unfortunately. Yeah, getting your head around, no pun intended, head drawing can be quite difficult. It's like you spend a lot of time to learn how to draw the whole figure, and then you have to spend as much time, if not more, just to figure out how to draw the face. I think it's just our brains that complicate things though, because we look at faces so much. It becomes really, I don't know, it becomes very easy to pick any kind of little mistake, anything that looks off. And it also becomes very easy to just get lost in like little details. but it's good practice. I think it's kind of like hands. You know, if you're really good at drawing faces, people will notice that. If you're really good at drawing hands, you know, people will notice that too. It's quite easy to see, like spot it when people try to just hide the hands they're drawing or the feet, you know, but you can't hide the face, I guess. Not as easily at least, so you gotta get good at it. Get good. Yeah, I understand that. You just need to force yourself into stepping back and just, you know, leaving your studies in a more simplified stage, and be okay with that. You know, not everything you touch has to turn into something rendered and finished. Focus on the outline. Focus on the outline. Don't get lost in the details. Yeah, drawing these shoulder pads. There's a lot of repeating shapes, so I think I'll cheat a bit and you do lots of copy pasting. I'm working on these. Obviously, it's not cheating. I'm joking. Do whatever you want to do. What brush you're using? Ha ha ha. Never gets old, that one. I'm using a brush that lets me draw. That's the one that I'm using. One that I can draw with. I think he has some cool layering. Yeah, there we go. On his shoulder armor. We call it inspiration. Ah, that's what it is. The inspiration brushback. Look a bit off. Let's see if I can copy paste that shape and get away with it. I have to transform it a bit, obviously. Oh, why not? It's gonna help me get that repetition easily. There. Yeah, there's some angles here. Plane changes. Things you liked about Dead Space and things you will change. I don't know. I mean, at this stage, you know, it's such a timeless classic. Would you want to change much? I mean, that's clearly what they thought when they were making the remake. They haven't really changed that much, just added some stuff. I think one thing maybe I might change. It's not a big deal, but there were a couple of instances where it's like these sequences you get into where you have to do the right thing right away, or you get instantly killed. You know what I mean? It's not like a boss fight or anything like that. It's just like a very specific sequence where you have to act in a very specific way so you can survive the sequence. There's like a couple of moments like that that I would probably take out. I don't like stuff like that especially in horror games, because if you just kind of die and die over and over again in those bits trying to figure out what you need to do, it just takes out all the tension. But I mean, the game is great. It's so much fun. I hope they will make the second one, like they do a remake for the second one as well. That'd be pretty interesting. Maybe they'll go down the path of Resident Evil and just gonna go on a remake rampage. Right, gonna remind myself, don't get lost in the details too much. Let's get the big shapes in. Focus on the outline, simplify. This visor shape. I mean, this visor-like thing on his chest is pretty cool. I always really liked that part of the design. I don't know if PolyCosm will ever be able to make a game. It's so much work. We might make like a concept proof for a game. Maybe one day. We always talked about that, but it just, stuff like that takes a lot of time, and us having to also do freelance work on the side, you know, PolyCosm is not all we do, obviously. It just takes up a lot of time, so it is difficult. But maybe one day, who knows? Maybe we'll strike it rich, and then we'll have the time. Or maybe you will strike it rich, Nixant, and you will give us money to do it. There we go. You can be the moneybags, Nixant, and fund us. It's pretty cool. And we go independent. If only. Maybe one day. Who knows? Raid Shadow Legends partnership. Sponsorship. Yeah. Eventually, when we sell out like that, yeah, maybe we'll have enough money. think I drew this part inaccurately. Let me try to fix that. Before anyone sees what happened. Man, honestly, his suit is so detailed, it's crazy. The good thing is they're all repeating, I mean, not all, but mostly repeating shapes, so I can do this. What kind of a project are you thinking about, Nixon? What are you gonna hire us for? To make a dating sim where you are the main character? There we go. Concept art? What's that? Never heard of it. Oh yeah. I'm actually surprised Christina hasn't asked me to add a cute animal on Isaac's shoulder or something. Like a cute little cat necromorph. Let's do some more copy and pasting. This guy's got so many straps on his suit. It's crazy. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, she might be in VR, who knows? That's where she escapes. That's where she retreats to get away from my bullshit. And I don't blame her for that. I think at parts I'm going to take some... I'm gonna have to take some artistic license to change some of these shapes a little bit. But hey, that's okay. You got a call from your client, huh? Yeah. I know how that is. When you get feedback from the client and they say, oh, just a couple of minor things, and then it's basically just redo the whole thing type of feedback. Are you gonna have to pull an all-nighter, Nixant? Man, that's rough. I don't know if I could do all-nighters anymore. I'm too old for that shit. Not that. It's just... I feel like I don't know if it's worth it anymore to push myself that hard. I feel like if you get a good night's sleep, the work you're going to do the next day is just going to be far better than, you know, the work you can do with an all-nighter. But also, I've been there. I know how sometimes, like, it might seem like there's just no other option. You just gotta do it. In my 20s, this is my grind phase. Yep, I totally get what you mean. Even though I don't think it has to be that way. I don't think that's the right approach, but I also understand that it might feel like that when you're at the beginning of your career. You just wanna feel like you're doing the extra work, you know, and just sort of proving yourself to your clients. Which again, I don't think it should be that way, but yeah, it can be that way. There's a lot of people out there who try to take advantage of that situation as well. I mean, crunch culture is still a thing, you know? And a lot of people profit from it, you know, from that being a normalized thing. And they just don't want it to change. They don't want it to be... They just want to be able to ask and expect that from people. And just get away with it. But it definitely shouldn't be that way. Hustle culture. Yeah, bro. Gotta wake up early in the morning and hustle. You gotta get a side hustle. Then that side hustle is gonna have its own side hustle. And then you grind. And you drink some energy drinks and then you grind some more. Yeah, look after yourself. Take healthy breaks. Look after your physical and mental health for sure. It's not worth losing any of that over any specific project, really. I don't think. I should have taken a reference picture for this hand that's reaching around the corner. I mean, I think I can, you know, get a decent looking drawing out of my imagination, but I don't know. I feel like with some of these foreshortened angles, it's best to just get some reference to make sure it's the best that it can be. I can do that a bit later on. Or maybe the next stream or something, we'll see. Or maybe between streams, actually. That's probably when I will keep working on this. Oh no. There we go. So what does his belt look like then, roughly? Can't quite see it in that screenshot, like not in great detail, so gonna have to kind of make it up a bit myself. That's fine. It will give me the chance to kind of whatchamacallit, simplify it a bit. But I can't do rib things. I think it's accurate. Yeah, must be. It's okay. If it's not, it's okay. It's just my style. I'll use that excuse and get away with it. It's just my style to miscount things. Don't you get it, Nixant? That's just how I express myself. How dare you silence me? I'll come back to those because the way... Actually, no. No, that looks alright. I thought I just had something wrong there. Just the way this... the chest pieces were wrapping around his chest. But actually they look fine. But anyway, just want to work on his belt now. Teşekkürler Yunus. Thank you. We are just relaxing here and drawing some Dead Space fan art. So thanks for joining us. Yeah, excellent. 7 people. A new record for us. I think I need to thicken the outline a little bit. 'Cause ideally, you don't want the line weight inside the figure to be the same width as the outline. Ideally, being the operative word. It's best to create some sort of a hierarchy, so the details, the inner details, always has slightly narrower, lighter line weight than the outer details. And if you have any obviously overlapping shapes, you want to make sure what's in front has really, well, has thicker line weight than what's behind it. Some people also, I can't speak. Some people also do this trick where they will leave like a gap. So let's say this line is supposed to go back behind this, and some artists will actually prefer to kind of let it kind of disappear like that, to create the illusion that, oh, that's going behind the other shape. You could also try that. Yeah, there are different ways to approach that stuff. Different styles, different artists, you know. Tomorrow, 7 million. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think I'm hip enough to attract 7 million people. Yeah, he's got some pouch things in some of these designs, so I might just take that and put it in the drawing. I was going to stick to a very specific suit design for him, but then I just ended up a bit of mixing and matching from a couple of different suits. It's fine. I'm not too fussed about it. I just finished my coffee. Oh no. Nixon, do you think if I shout at Christina, she will bring me more coffee? Yeah, I'm counting them this time. There are 5 of these plates on his leg. They're very much based on ribs and bones. It's really cool. Really cool design. It's very, as some might say, iconic. Yeah, she doesn't have anything better to do. Yeah, I grabbed these references just, you know, just searching for it online, watching YouTube videos and screenshotting, or just playing the game myself and taking photos. Three, 2 more. A bit too small. No, didn't mean to do that. There we go. It's flip. Haven't flipped since I started. Alright, it's not too bad. Yeah. It's just they look a bit small though. Your chat stopped working. I don't think your chat stopped working, Nixon. It's just you're the only one who's talking. And I do appreciate it, man. Thank you. But don't feel like you have to keep the chat alive or anything like that. Maybe people just show up to listen to some music and draw along. Nobody's like, you know, feeling chatty. It's okay. I totally understand that. It disappeared for you. Maybe you just need to refresh. PolyCosm or not? Hell yeah. I like that. PolyCosmonauts. One day, Nixant, we are going to have an army of PolyCosmonauts. One day. Looks about right. We take over White House? What the hell are we going to do in the White House? Yeah, how this... yeah, so I can sort of make it out. Just trying to figure out how his trousers, I guess, get connected to his knee joint, like just before here. There's like a belt or something. Now to make that up. Painted blue, yeah, blue house. That sounds better. I think he's got some sort of a strap right in the middle of his thigh as well. I'll add that later, it's fine. And one of the definite advantages of inking digitally is that you can just add stuff later. It's okay. You don't have to plan everything ahead of time. Right, let's try to figure out these big old knee pad things that he's got. Not knee pads, but you know what I mean. It's knee armor. So my original drawing, I don't think the perspective there is correct. It's too, look, it's going too much that way. Whereas I think it needs to be a bit more like that. Something like this. Goes back. Yeah, I think it's more along these lines. Let's see, is there a good... Actually, should be... These kind of look cool. Maybe I will steal those. Couldn't really find like a good screenshot of his lower body, his legs. Maybe I will try to just go along with these. Knee pad? Are you correcting me? How dare you? Nixon, be respectful of your elders. How dare you correct them? Sorry, Grandpa, huh? Fair enough. You got me there. Can drink some water. Most days I do feel like a grandpa. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look on Sketchfab. Actually, I haven't done that. Which can be a great resource for reference. If you find like a 3D model of something over there, you can just look at it from all angles. I mean, of course, if you can find like a good 3D model of it, since that's not guaranteed. but worth checking it out. Surprisingly, there aren't that many Dead Space stuff on Sketchfab. There's a printable one. Christina needs to print this so we can add it to our collection. No, I think I'm gonna have to just make that up myself. Can't really find some good reference for it. I mean, I guess that's as close as I can get. Alright, let's roll with that. Mixamo. I'll check it there. Let's see. Nope. I don't think they have any Dead Space related stuff there. Oh well, that was worth a shot. It's fine, we'll use our imagination and the references we have. Yeah, that will do, I think. Let's knock back the opacity a bit. And draw. All right. Yeah. I think it's alright so far. It's getting there. I feel like I'm gonna work on the plasma cutter now. Let's find the reference for it. There we go. Yeah, I tend to jump around like this a lot when I'm working. Yeah, plasma cutter is great, but I think the best weapon in the game is the Ripper. Just hands down. Definitely the best. Yeah, once you upgrade the Ripper gun, you do so much damage. Once you upgrade it a little bit, oh my god, you just slice through those necromorphs. No problem. Hold on. I forgot something here. Just realized. There's an extra plane change. Yeah, go ahead, Nixon. Don't worry about it. Go have your dinner, man. I'm gonna be drawing this plasma cutter here. Ah, Christina is back. From her adventure into the metaverse land. You were petting a muscle mommy doggo? That sounds... You know what? That actually sounds like something someone is probably doing in the metaverse right now. I imagine that sort of stuff happens all the time in there. Man, simplifying this plasma cutter is tricky. That's why I'm going quiet. If I'm going quiet, it's a sign that I'm struggling and I need to focus. Nah, that's not looking good. Let's draw that again. Yeah, it's a fairly complicated design and I don't want it to like... I don't want to get too bogged down in detail. Just trying to focus on the larger shapes and simplify everything else. It is tricky. By the way, I'll probably be ending this stream in about 20 minutes. Just a heads up. I gotta go have dinner as well. Nixant is not the only hungry boy around here. I'm also getting hungry. So tell us, Nixant, what are you having? What are you eating? Are you having a high protein, ketogenic dinner to maximize your muscle gain? Hey, thanks, Broken Tooth. Yes, Dead Space. That's what I'm working on. I've been working on this stream. I'll probably finish the line art in between streams, and next week we'll do the coloring during the stream. Oh, we got it, Broken Tooth, don't worry. But yeah, Christina is right. Stop donating. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Buy Rips a treat. Oh, we will. That's where most of our money goes. To the Ripley Feeding Fund. I'm getting too far into detail there. No need. Zoom out, simplify. Always gotta remind myself that. Yeah, we should have a separate tier for Ripley's food fund. And in return, our members get pictures of Ripley's poo. There you go. So they can see where their money is going. Yeah, that's getting there. Just need to stay zoomed out. Thanks, Nixant. Yeah, it's getting there. I mean, at least that's like the big general shape of it blocked out. Let's see if I can get this hand drawing right. Guess I'll have his index finger looking a bit more relaxed. The trigger is here, right? There's the sort of the finger guard bit. I'm gonna have his index finger in a more relaxed, not really curled around the trigger, but in a more relaxed position. Something like that. Quickly blocking these fingers. Looks okay, maybe. Let's see. It's alright, I guess. It's AI's nightmare. It's everyone's nightmare. Let's back out and find some reference for his forearms. Kinda see it there. It's pretty layered, but we are not going to be seeing that side. It's more the inside of the forearm. Hey, oh, good one, Nixant. Just imagine I did the drums, like thing, after you said that. Guess sort of that much will be seen from that angle. Alright, so I'm gonna be ending the stream soon. If anyone has any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. You mean do the environment in 3D? Probably not, because you're not really seeing much of it. So I think I can just sketch it out by hand, and that should be okay. And next stream, yes, hopefully I will be done by then with the line art. I should be done with it this week. I'll work on it in my spare time, and then I'll start blocking in the flats. And then next stream might be blocking in the rest of the flats and rendering. But yeah, we'll definitely be getting into color next stream. Just getting some flats down, some lighting information, all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably need some time to like step back from it and come back to it with a set of fresh eyes. And see what I messed up, what I haven't messed up. But yeah. Thanks, Nixant. Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks everyone for being here, watching me work on this and sticking around. I'll be back next week, next Sunday, same time, 3 p.m. GMT. I'll be here and working on the coloring of this illustration. And feel free to join us, hang out with us, ask questions, work on your own stuff while listening to us. Very much appreciated. You notice some tangents. Yeah, I'll probably notice them as well once I step back from it and come back to it with some fresh eyes. Yeah, and I'll fix all that stuff. Yeah, alright. Thanks everyone. Thanks Nixant. As usual. Have a good week, and I'll see you all next Sunday. Cheers. Bye everyone.